writing skills, framing interview questions for 4 marks. Hello dear students and dear friends. Today I am going to discuss a new and very important writing skill, and that is framing interview questions. Framing interview questions is very important for standard 11 as well as standard 12th. In your activity sheet of English, in the question on writing skills, surely you will be asked to frame a set of 8 to 10 interview questions on the given situation for 4 marks. I repeat, in your activity sheet of English, in question on writing skills, surely you will be asked to frame a set of 8 to 10 interview questions on the given situation that is given in your activity sheet with the help of the points for 4 marks. Friends, particularly for standard 12th, framing interview questions will be asked in question number 4B for 4 marks. I repeat, particularly for standard 12th, framing interview questions will be asked in question number 4B for 4 marks. Now, what type of question will be there on framing interview questions in your activity sheet of English? In your activity sheet of English, you will be given one situation, and below that you will be given some of the important points, and you will be asked to frame a set of 8 to 10 interview questions, or you will be asked to prepare 8 to 10 interview questions that you would like to ask to that particular person. For example, the activity can be like this. Imagine you are the reporter of the local newspaper and you are going to interview the famous sports person. Frame a set of 8 to 10 questions that you would like to ask him or her with the help of the following points. And below that, you will be given some 4 or 5 points. Below that, you will be given some 4 or 5 points. And then you will be asked to prepare or write a set of 8 to 10 questions. Now friends, I would like to explain you how to write the interview questions or a set of 8 to 10 interview questions. But before turning towards that, you must keep in mind certain important points about the framing interview questions. Now, what are these important points that you should keep in mind about the framing interview questions? Number 1, you will have to read the question or the activity on framing interview questions in your question paper or activity sheet properly and understand the situation. I repeat, the first important thing about framing interview questions is, before going to prepare your interview questions, you will have to read the question on framing interview questions and the points given in that question for preparing or framing interview questions properly, and understand the situation on which you are asked to frame a set of 8 to 10 interview questions. Here you will have to understand three important things. By reading the question on framing interview question and the points, you will have to understand three things. Number one, you have to understand what is the situation for preparing in the interview questions. Number two, you have to understand who is the person to whom you are going to ask the questions. And number three, what important points are given to you in your question for framing interview questions. So you will have to understand these three things. Number one, what is the situation for framing interview questions. Number two, whom you are going to ask the interview questions. And number three, what points are given to you in your question in the activity sheet to prepare a set of 8 to 10 interview questions. So you will have to understand these three things by reading the question and the points given in your question for framing interview questions in your activity sheet of English. Number two, second important thing as far as framing interview questions is concerned is that you will have to write only questions and make one set of 8 to 10 questions only. The second important point is you will have to make only the questions. You will have to write only the interview questions and make a set of 8 to 10 interview questions that you would like to ask that person. Don't write the answers of these questions. You will have to write only the questions. So one after another, one below another, you will have to write only the questions. Don't write the answers to those interview questions. Only prepare 8 to 10 interview questions that you would like to ask that person based on that situation and the points given in question. Some students write question, interview question, and the answer of it by the interviewee. Again question and its answer given by the interviewer, the person to whom you are going to interview. So this is completely wrong. This is not dialogue writing, this is not conversation writing. So you should not write here the answers of the interview questions. You should write only the questions in a set of interview questions. In simple words, don't write the answers of the interview questions. Just prepare a set of 8 to 10 interview questions, one below another. Means just write the interview question. Just make the interview questions. Number three, third important point is you will have to make or form only WH questions. The third important point of framing interview questions is you will have to form or you will have to make only WH questions. WH question means the questions beginning with the WH words like who, what, when, where, whom, whose, which, why, how many, how long, how far. The questions beginning with all these WH question words are called WH questions. WH questions require some information to their answers, and so you will have to prepare only the WH questions asking for the information. Don't prepare yes no type questions. Yes no type questions means verbal questions. Questions beginning with am, is, are, or was, were, or can, could, or shall, should, or do, does, did, or shall, will, or the questions which expect their answers in either yes or no. So the third important point of the framing interview questions is prepare only the WH questions asking for the information. Don't prepare yes no type questions or verbal questions in interview questions or in the set of interview questions, because WH questions expect the answer in the form of some information, while yes no type questions not. The fourth important point of the framing interview questions is that all your interview questions should be arranged in proper sequence or proper order. Now, as you are going to prepare a set of 8 to 10 questions based on the situation given to you, naturally you will have to prepare or you will have to arrange all these interview questions one after another in a proper sequence or proper order. Another important thing as far as the interview questions is concerned is that all these questions should be related and relevant to the given situation in the question. I repeat, all the interview questions should be related or relevant to the situation. All these questions, interview questions, should be related or relevant to the situation given in your question. Another important thing as far as framing interview questions is concerned is that these questions should be appropriate. Appropriate. Here appropriate means in two ways. Appropriate in two ways. Number one, appropriate means relevant to the situation given in the question, and number two, appropriate according to the structure of the questions. So your questions must be appropriate. Another important thing as far as the framing interview questions is concerned is that your interview questions should be polite. Your interview questions should be polite. Another important thing about interview questions is that when you are going to prepare the interview questions, you have to follow the proper sequence and the proper orders. And so while preparing the questions, interview questions, you should keep in mind these four types of questions, like introductory questions, content questions, probing questions, and closing questions. So when you are going to prepare a set of 8 to 10 questions in interview questions, you will have to make or you will have to prepare introductory questions initially, then there should be some content question, then there should be some probing questions, and at the end of the interview question there should be closing questions. So this is what called the sequence or the order of the questions. Another important thing as far as interview question is concerned is that you will have to imagine that you are actually interviewing that person. Before preparing interview questions, you will have to imagine that you are actually interviewing that person and then frame the questions accordingly. Before writing the interview questions, you will have to imagine that you are actually interviewing the person who is mentioned in the situation in the question, and then you will have to prepare the questions accordingly. Your interview questions or the interview questions should be based on the points like introducing the guest, inspiration, then problems or struggle or obstacles or adversities, then family support, achievements, rewards, prizes, then dreams or future plans, and message. Now I repeat, when you are going to prepare the interview questions, your interview questions should be based on these 6 points. Number 1, introducing the guest. You will have to introduce the guest. Introductory questions. Number 2, inspiration. Your question should be based on the inspiration to that person to whom you are going to ask the questions. Number 3, problems or struggles or odds or obstacles or difficulties that person faced. You will have to prepare some of the questions based on the problems or struggles or odds or adversities or difficulties or obstacles faced by that person. Number 4, family support. How is the family support to that person? Number 5, achievements. The achievements, the rewards, the prizes that person has got. The rewards or the prizes or the awards that person has got means his achievements. Number 5 or number 6, dreams. Dreams means his future plans, the future plans of that person. And number 7, message. His message of that person to the youth or the society today. So you will have to follow all these points while preparing this set of 8 to 10 interview questions or these interview questions. Just by following all these points, you will have to write a set of 8 to 10 interview questions. Moreover, the most important thing is all your interview questions should be grammatically correct, because questions have certain sentence structure and you should follow that while making or framing the interview questions. So you will have to follow the proper sentence structure of the question or proper pattern of the questions while framing the interview questions, and thus by following these 8 to 9 points, you can prepare interview questions properly on any situation. Now whatever may be the situation, you can prepare a set of 8 to 10 interview questions on any situation considering these points. Only the content will differ. As the activity or the question changes, its content will change, but the way of preparing the interview questions will be same. Now how to prepare a set of 8 to 10 interview questions? Actually, while writing the answer, or in simple words, how to write the answer of this question in our question paper or in our answer book. So first of all, friends, you will have to, before writing answer of this question, you will have to read the question and read the points given in that question properly, and understand the situation, the person to whom you are going to interview, and the points with the help of which you are going to write the interview questions. Understand these three things. After that, write question number and answer, and then write question number 1. In question number 1, you should start with the, or question number 1, you should start with the note of welcome. So when you write question number 1, then after numbering the question, write the welcome notes like good morning sir, or hello sir, write like that, then full stop, and then prepare the first question on the same line. Then prepare the first question on the same line at the end, question mark. So you must begin your question or interview questions with the note of welcome. So first write question number 1, then in it first write the welcome note like good afternoon sir, good morning sir, hello sir, or hello sir, full stop, any one out of these 3, and then prepare the first question on the same line regarding the situation that you would like to ask that person, then at the end, question mark. After that, question number 1, skip one line and then prepare second question, question number 2, related to that situation. After that, skip one line again, then on the next line write number 3, prepare the third question. Just like that, go on preparing a set of 8 to 10 questions. After that, skip one line and then write number 4, prepare fourth question based on that situation that you would like to ask that person. After that, again skip one line and on the next line write number 5 and prepare another question that you would like to ask that person as per that situation. After that, you make question number 6 or question number 7 also. After that, you skip one line and then you write number 8, the last question, that is closing question, and then you must begin your closing question with the note of thanks, and you will have to thank that person here, and you will have to say, write thank you sir or thank you madam, and then the final question on the same line, what message would you like to give our youths today? So this should be the final question, closing question. In last question, it may be question number 8 or question number 9 or question number 10. In last question, suppose it is question number 8, then first you will have to write thank you, full stop, and on the same line prepare the last question about the message of that person for others. And then after writing thank you, full stop, you prepare the last question, what message would you like to give our youths today? So thus you will have to make one set of 8 to 10 interview questions. Again, all these interview questions should be in a proper sequence or a proper order. Simpler questions should come first. Simpler questions, introductory questions, then content questions, then probing questions, and then closing questions. So you will have to follow this sequence of the questions. So friends, thus you will have to frame a set of 8 to 10 questions don't write the answers of these questions. Now, how is the marks distribution for framing interview questions, or I explain you the rubrics or the mark distribution for framing interview questions by the examiner for 4 marks. 2 marks for appropriate framing of questions, means out of 4 marks you will be given 2 marks for appropriate framing of questions. 1 mark for language and style. 1 mark is there for language and style, and 1 mark for overall impression, and 1 mark for overall impression. So friends, thus by following these 3 things you will be given marks out of 4 marks by the examiner. I repeat, 2 marks out of these 4 marks for framing interview questions. 2 marks are there for appropriate framing of questions, 1 mark for language and style, and 1 mark for overall impression. So thus your answer for interview questions will be evaluated by the examiner considering these 3 points, and you will be given the credit or the marks accordingly. So friends, here I have to stop. I rest here. I explained you framing interview questions in detail properly. I suggest you all to do the practice of framing interview questions at home again and again, so that you will be very much skilled in framing the interview questions properly. So do the practice of this writing skill and all other writing skills also at your home. Write down the set of 8 to 10 questions on different set of 8 to 10 interview questions on different situations at home. So friends, I stop here. In my next video lecture, I will discuss another writing skill. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.